Hey everybody, welcome back to Turn 4 Automotive. We're going to go with another episode of Tire School. We are located up here in the Northeast in Maine, and it's snow season. It is the worst season, I believe, for all of us car guys, and we got to deal with it once a year. So, snow tire time. We deal with Nokian tires direct. Nokian tires, the best snow tires money can buy, the original snow tires. They are the only snow tire company with a proving ground up in the Arctic Circle. So if you want snow tires, buy them from the best, buy them from the originals, buy them from Nokian. We have two of their flagship models here. We have the Nokian Hakkapeliitta 9, which is your studded tire, and their brand new Nokian Hakkapeliitta R3, which is your unstudded version. I have my safety sheets out here because there's a lot of stuff to go over, a lot of similarities between these two tires and a lot of differences as well. So we'll get started right away with the Hakkapeliitta 9, the flagship model for Nokian. They've had all their Hakkapeliittas right along. The Hakkapeliitta 9 comes out with two different shaped and two different kinds of studs. Now they've also gone further. The carbide studs, the tip of them is actually chamfered a little bit, so when it goes down to meet the road, you're not just going to dig in that edge. You're going to actually get the full stud to dig into the ice as you drive along these tires. There is a stud on the outside and a different shaped stud on the inside. So there is a stud pattern on these that is alternating. It goes from the inside out. It's not every tread block. So these are really awesome tires. A lot of thought went into making these tires, a lot of ingenuity. Underneath the stud there's pads so that the stud actually moves a little bit with the tire as you impact it to the ground and it comes down. We'll show you some pictures and some videos of the studs as we're talking about them, but the heart of Nokian's tires are their tread design and their sipes. So on both of these tires you're going to see a 3D interlocked sipe. We'll show you both of these as we're talking about them. The 3D interlocked sipe is actually going to let that snow move up into the tire and let the rubber hit the ground where you need it. So you don't want the rubber on the snow, it's just going to slide out of the way. So these sipes, as they're down on the ground, they open up and the snow actually inserts itself into the sipes of the tire, and it allows the rubber to actually go all the way down to the pavement. Great tires for these. You can see the interlocking tread design on both of them. Has a solid center bar that's connected to the sides as well. There's also 3D kickouts as you go around the tire. These are going to kick snow out as it goes around the tire. If it cakes in there when it's down on the ground, these kickouts as it goes up around the rotation of the tire are going to move those out of the way. See these on both of these tires, the Hakkapeliitta R3 and the Hakkapeliitta 9. Now which tire do you want depends on your area and what you normally drive on. If you're on a ice covered snowy road all the time, you know, you live on a dirt road or back road, you cover a lot of roads that aren't plowed or maintained real well, the Hakkapeliitta 9 is going to be perfect for you. It's going to dig into that ground. It's going to use that ice and snow and dirt to actually give you more traction. But if you're traveling mostly, you know, city roads, country roads that are all plowed and maintained, and you just, you know, worry about the occasional snow on the ground or some sleet or some black ice that we deal with up here in the Northeast, the Hakkapeliitta R3 is going to be perfect for you as well. The R3 has a cryo crystal technology inside of it that acts almost like a stud. There's actually crystals formed into the rubber. Small microbiomaterial crystals are formed into the rubber. So as this tire goes around and wears down, those crystals expose themselves and dig into the pavement and dig into the snow and ice that you're driving on. So this is acting like a studded tire even though it has no studs in it at all. Both tires use ultra high tensile steel wire. They also have the wear indicators. As you can see on the tires, they do tell you when they're worn down. As you know, snow tires aren't any good under 4/30 seconds tread depth. So no, here in Maine, our state inspection laws allow tires to be 2/30 seconds tread depth, but these tires will give you a warning when they're down to 4/30 seconds. The snowflake will go away. That means you no longer have the best snow traction you could have. These grooves on the side of the center bar are what swallows, like I said, swallows that snow up and kicks it out when it's time. So these tires are going to stay in contact with the road and keep your car firmly on the surface of the pavement. I know we could go on for these tires probably forever, but we're going to try to keep this as short as possible. Nokian Hakkapeliitta 9, 2-stage studded tire. Nokian Hakkapeliitta R3 is your unstudded version. These are the best snow tires money can buy. Look up the reviews. The Hakkapeliitta R3, even though unstudded, beat out 23 studded tires in a third-party test just this last year. So if you want an unstudded tire that performs better than most studded tires, go with the Hakkapeliitta R3.